That may be all I have this morning. As the Niners wear their hats, they wear their T-shirts, they smoke their cigars. They're your 2022 NFC West champs. You heard the touchdown right there. George Kittle, 4 catches, 93 yards, and 2 touchdowns. The one in the third quarter to set the tone right out of halftime was something special as he made a nice move in the secondary. Unbelievable. All whites. Kittle looked like a star. Purdy. Oh, my Lord. We're going to get all into him. Shanahan's great game plan and the defense dominating the trenches. Bosa's finest hour. The Niners win the West. And good morning, everybody out there getting off their graveyard shift. If you're at work, what is happening? Drive safely here on a Friday. Hopefully it's a payday Friday for you. Good morning to Lubman, Spadoni, Joe Shasky, the Butcher. Everybody out there, teachers, cops, you know the drill. Students, what a win for the Niners last night as they clinched the West. And now we got 3 games left to go, Shasky, for some playoff positioning. But Red Paint is coming to Levi Stadium this postseason.
I mean, let's think about where they were when they acquired Christian McCaffrey. You have Jimmy Garoppolo under center. You don't know who your starting running back is because Elijah Mitchell's out for an extended period of time.
Wait a minute. Did you go to the game or did I go to the game?
Why you worried about me?
You sound like you're shot.
Well, coaching, enjoying this team.
I'm worried about my co-host. I can't be concerned.
Well, this is where the audience comes in.
We're gonna make it 3 hours. I thought I was the one on the flight last night.
This isn't about me. This is about us as a community.
This is Shasky's flu game.
This is your flu game. This is your game 6 game. Well, I'm here for it.
Well, I'm glad that you're here now that you're dropping your bona fides on us. Let me know when you have it, Spadoni, so we can give him some fun. But I'm telling you right now, look.
What I do?
I'm glad that you made it back in time. He doesn't know this song, folks. Do you know this one?
No, what is this?
You don't know this?
Sounds like Howard the Duck or something.
Howard the Duck?
Sounds like a jingle in Howard the Duck.
Where are we going this time? This is Back to Future. Huey Lewis.
Back to the Future what?
You made it back in time.
No, Power of Love is what I always associate with Back to the Future.
Power of Love. But this is also part of the soundtrack. He made it for the movie.
Yeah. I like it.
All right. So they are scuffling. They don't have a starting running back. They make one of the great mid-season trades in all of sports. I mean, you want to go Randy Johnson for the Houston Astros way back in the day? I'll listen to that.
CeCe Sabathia and Milwaukee Brewers.
If you want to go
Fred McGriff, Atlanta Braves.
Steven Jackson and Al Harrington to the Golden State Warriors.
No doubt.
There are so many trades. Fred Dean for this organization, for the 49ers, might be the number one, right? They win a Super Bowl. Fred Dean ends up being one of the linchpins of that defense. They have won 7 in a row since Christian McCaffrey's been able to play a full week of practice with this team. I don't think there's a coincidence. Christian McCaffrey now Purdy's going to get so much love, and absolutely he should. Christian McCaffrey has been an absolute superstar for this team.
The Christian McCaffrey trade is an all-timer. And when we were screaming to the high heavens for a bell cow running back, I was screaming after week 1. Week 1 when Elijah Mitchell unfortunately got hurt in that Bears game in the second quarter. Nobody brings that up. He gets hurt in the second quarter. You got to rely on Jeff Wilson Jr. He wasn't ready to roll. You had no George Kittle. You dropped that game to the Bears, which may cost you the number 2 seed when it's all said and done. We'll see. It's not about that. It's about what happened when Christian McCaffrey came aboard and came back to the Bay Area from Carolina. And I didn't think the Panthers would do it. I didn't think John Lynch would do it. It was one of those fantasy trades. Man, imagine this offense with a guy like CMC. Then you get closer. And then Carolina announces, hey, after firing Matt Rule, some of our players are available.
Unbelievable.
Hell, you may be able to get Brian Burns. You may get Robbie Anderson. Hell, we're looking at trading Christian McCaffrey. And the Rams are in on it. I think Buffalo was in on it. Tampa Bay was in on it.
Uh-huh.
And John Lynch and company said, Elijah's still hurt. He's got a sprained MCL. We'll see when he gets back. Do we really believe in Jeff Wilson Jr.? We've got a couple of rookies in Jordan Mason and Ty Davis Price. We don't know if they can carry the load down the stretch. You know what? We can't draft the running back anyway. We blew it on Joe Williams. We blew it on Trey Sermon. We can't sign running backs. We blew it on Jerick McKinnon. You know what? The hell with a second, third, 4th round pick. The NFC's wide open. It's wide open to go to Glendale, Arizona for the Super Bowl. You know what? Let's swing for the fences because that's what big boys do.
Yes.
That's what championship teams do. They say, you know what? We need something. And we need a running back. And Christian McCaffrey's available. Let's get on the phone. What is it going to take? And John Lynch, Adam Peters, Jed York, Parag Marate crunched the numbers, and Kyle Shanahan say, yeah, I can use that guy in my offense. And it's been fascinating to watch Christian McCaffrey. Now, I know people are going to complain about all the carries he received last night.
Why?
But that is a franchise back.
Why are they going to complain?
He looked fresh. And the great thing about
amazing.
him, the great thing about him is he doesn't take vicious hits.
No, he twists his body.
Yeah, he knows how to contort his body.
Yep.
He curls up. He doesn't take a lot of punishment. The deal for Christian McCaffrey may have been a Super Bowl type of move for the San Francisco 49ers in 2022.
There's no doubt. And what he's done also in the passing game as a threat, there was a throw Purdy had where he threw it just slightly below the sticks. Christian catches it, twists, turns, boom, first down. It's just his subtleties as a pass catcher, and he's a great runner. His vision, I feel like his familiarity with this zone blocking scheme has really started to get better as the week's gone on. His stutter step, his patience, turning upfield and running. Bonte, he's outstanding. And I go back to Kyle Shanahan because Kyle Shanahan, I thought, whipped up a brilliant game plan on a short week. Not only did he feed Christian McCaffrey, he also had the quick, controlled passing game to complement it with a couple of nice inserted deep bombs to George Kittle, to Jawan Jennings, and then how about that double screen? And everybody's showing the Russ Francis play, or I don't even, John Frank, Russ Francis, whatever it was, the Steve Young play, double screen fake. That was
fake left, fake right, right in the middle, boom, touchdown.
Unbelievable. I thought George Kittle brought it last night. We needed him. It was just an unbelievable day.
Let's start. We got Christian McCaffrey, right? And
sorry, I go in a million directions.
No. We will go in a million directions. We got a lot to talk about, and we got 3 hours to do it.
And we're Niner fans.
Dude, and unfortunately, it helps us get over the Steph Curry news yesterday. I got to mention that. The defending champ, Stephen Curry, is going to miss a few weeks with a labrum injury. It's going to get reevaluated in 2 weeks. See what the Warriors can do. It's going to be a big January for them as they try to. Boy, oh man, I'm not. Let's get back to the Niners.
Today's not the day.
13 carries. Well, Steph Curry got to bring the news.
I know, but I don't want to dwell on it.
13 carries, 57 yards from McCaffrey in the first half. He finished with 26 carries, 108 yards, averaged 4.2 yards a carry. Now, why? You brought up Kyle Shanahan. This to me is his best coaching job. He's on his third string quarterback. He acquires this stud midseason in Christian McCaffrey. He's got Kittle back. Wait, there's no Deebo Samuel. Well, in the two games Deebo Samuel missed, the Niners haven't skipped a beat. You beat the Rams 31-14.
Crazy.
You beat up on the Seahawks yesterday. I never was worried about it. That was a masterclass from Kyle Shanahan on a team that didn't practice this week.
Yeah.
Short week, physical game against Tampa Bay. You got to practice at night in jerseys and sweats.
Yep.
You fly up to Seattle Wednesday. You get there. You go to Lumen Field, it's freezing. 39 degrees at kickoff. Freezing. And you know what? Shanahan said, we're not even going to worry. We're going to run the ball down our throats. We're going to call timely screen plays, timely deep shots to George Kittle to start the second half.
That was incredible.
He catch and run was unbelievable. We'll get to that. That's the second straight catch and run. Back-to-back seasons up there at Lumen Field in Seattle. Nobody wants to tackle him in open field.
No.
Kyle Shanahan, the way he had both sides of the football, defense, offense, and even special teams, they were all buttoned up. It was a clean football game. That was a championship-type performance yesterday.
I agree.
And Kyle Shanahan, it starts with them. I never felt that game was – I never felt the Niners were going to lose that game. It felt like they were in total control from the second possession of that football game until the end of the game.
We will get to the defense because I have so many things to say.
They're flying
Bosa,
around.
Fred Warner, Greenlaw,
It's all time.
Hufanga. Let's get to Brock Purdy for a second. Look, I don't know. I don't know what he is next year. I don't know what he is 10 years from now, and I don't really care. Right now, what I saw in that game last night, there were just a couple of small things. Did he almost throw an interception? Yes. So what? All right?
Every quarterback in the league throws a Jimmy O no throw.
Yeah, I know.
All right? Every quarterback.
I know. But there were a couple of sequences to me where the smarts, the instincts, intelligence, you could call it 4 years of playing ball. I'll file it under whatever you want. I'm here to listen to it. B, he got them to jump off sides at the end of a quarter when everyone on the planet knew they weren't going to run a play. Yep. And he hurried the team up with less than 20 seconds. It was like, just get to the line and let's fake something. All right?
Yep.
I couldn't believe he got them to jump off sides. That's cadence. That's smarts. That's instincts. That's know-how. Now, they didn't end up going for it. Mm-hmm. We can argue until we're blue in the face about whether they should have just gone for it in that circumstance because it was 4th and short. Then, later on in the game, with the game on the line, he's running the naked bootleg play, whatever you want to call it, the stretch play.
Right.
He sticks the ball out as he's sliding down, okay, knowing that whenever his knee touches the ground, the play is essentially done right then and there. And he slides in bounds. How many times have we seen a running back, a wide receiver, a quarterback who's seasoned and a veteran go out of bounds, get tackled out of bounds, not fall down in the field of play, and then the clock stops? That, to me, was awesome. He starts the game off, and it's not about arm strength. He just throws a catchable ball. He sees the field. Like, I don't know where this is going. But, B, I am so blown away by Brock Purdy, and if it all comes crashing to earth, so be it. For right now, damn it, that's my quarterback.
You know, yesterday, Brock Purdy, and it's spot on. The moxie, the poise, the ball control in the pocket.
The composure on the road in Seattle where we're peed at our legs annually.
Listen, Kyle Madsen, producer for Willard and Dibbs, said, there hasn't been a first-time quarterback to go up there, making his first start in Seattle as a 49er quarterback to go up there and win. Alex Smith got blown out. The other quarterback, who was the other quarterback? I forget who the other quarterback. But that was Brock Purdy's first road start in the NFL and first start in Seattle. And let me tell you, that place is loud, Shasky. It's a loud place.
Yeah.
Now, do they pump in fake noise? There's no doubt. Every team's doing it. I mean, there's no doubt. SoFi does it. Lumen Field does it. Your eardrums are popping. It's loud. You're standing up. It's cold. And this guy in the pocket, I said, damn, look how composed he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Kyle Shanahan, we're going to play a soundbite that I thought was very... Here,
Bonte,
I'm going to play it right now. Here,
hold
on. Let's get, because I don't want to lose this thought. I don't want to lose this thought. Shanahan on Brock Purdy as a rookie. Listen to what Shanny had to say about him.
He's definitely the most poised rookie I've ever had. He's been like that since he's gotten here. From what I hear about him in college, I think he was very similar, just starting as a freshman. I mean, he's been great. He was poised all week. Even him being unsure of whether he'd be able to go or not, I think that was uneasy for him because he didn't know what to expect till he got in the game. Under our circumstances, we didn't have any other options or choices. We were going to see how long he could last, and we were ready to go with Josh. But he got comfortable and got better as the game went, and it was pretty unbelievable.
Shanahan said he's the most poised rookie he's ever been around, and I could see why. Even the short passing game, he didn't stretch the field yesterday. He didn't have to.
No,
he didn't have to.
Man,
don't
nice,
have Deebo
nice
Samuel,
but
he's throwing nice intermediate throws, nice dump offs, controlling the screen game. They execute the screen game so damn well. It reminds me of the Patriots with James White and Tom Brady, Woodhead and Tom Brady, Deion Lewis and Tom Brady, like all those great screenplays. Westbrook and Donovan McNabb. Purdy runs a great screen game. He gets the team in the right set. It's loud. It's third down. They're audibly on the road. He's got total control of this offense. And look, again, I don't know where it's going. A lot of people are going to say dump trade. No. What happens in training camp next season is going to be, I thought this past training camp was one of the biggest training camps in 9-year history. No, it's got nothing on what's going to happen next August between Trey and Brock Purdy. There will be a quarterback competition. May the best man win. But last night, I'm watching Brock Purdy saying, okay, he's on the road. It's a divisional game. You can wear the hat and T-shirt after the game. You can clinch a division title, and then you play the Washington Commanders next Saturday at Levi Stadium. How is he going to do on the road? The moxie, the play the kid on the third quarter, when he throw it long on that corner route. So it's right in front of me, Shasky. Kittle broke open late on the corner. That had to be Purdy's third read.
Oh, it was.
He was in the pocket, and he looked short. He looked right, and I got to watch it over. But he looked. Kittle broke late. I'm like, oh, Kittle just broke wide open.
Yeah.
And Purdy looks at the last minute and says, oh, there he is. Throws a nice catchable ball, and Kittle did the rest. I'm telling you, man, this guy goes through the reads. He goes through the progressions. I am blown away by all that, plus the ball skills in the pocket, and he doesn't panic. It felt like the offensive line was in lockstep, and he knew it. He knew it. When the rush came, I'm just going to throw it away. I'll throw it low for my receivers. I'll throw it out of bounds. I'll make sure I don't take the sack, the big sack that got Jimmy hurt.
And well, he fell down on a play, got up, and still threw the ball to Ray McCloud and made a nice
Right.
play on it, even though it was in legal formation. On the play you're referencing with George Kittle, you hear Baldy talk about this. It's a soup play where everybody's kind of congested in the middle, and then everything flares out from there. And on that one, it looked like he went right short, left short.
He did.
Back to the middle, up
He
to the
did.
top. It
He
might have
did.
been the fourth read.
Dude, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, Kittle just broke wide open
I
because
know.
Kittle broke open late
And he nailed him.
nobody guarded him. And Purdy said, oh, there he is. I said, oh, my God, that was his third or fourth read. And to set the tone like that, always look at a team when they come out of halftime.
Yeah.
That first drive out of
Oh,
halftime
that was
is
huge.
a big indicator to
Yes.
me of how the second half is going to go. Niners getting the ball up 14-3. I'm saying they could put a dagger, just give me a field goal, go up 2 touchdowns. They come out of halftime, and they hit the Hawks with that play. And Kittle making the big boy play. That's a Travis Kelce play.
He did it twice. I mean, once he caught the ball in the open field, he was like, "I'm going to the end zone.
I'm scoring."
And it was we talked about it. We need a big Kittle game with no Debo, and boom, he emerged. I thought Juszczyk was brilliant in the run game. You're not going to get a lot of love for him. Not Burford, but Banks had a monster game as well. The other thing, B,
The Purdy swag, though, Shasky, before we move on,
but-
he's throwing these touchdown passes. He's jumping up in the
I
air.
know.
He's giving you the double guns. He's jumping. Like, I'm watching him.
How about-
And I'm saying, damn.
Bonte, they're on the 1 yard line, okay?
Yeah.
The game's on the line, all right? The game is on the line, essentially. It's 21-6, but it doesn't
Right.
feel like it's 21-6. You
Nah.
should be up 30, right? And that's division games. Like that, people can
That's-
scream
yeah.
and yell.
No,
Like,
that's
it's
that's rivalry games.
And especially a short week where everyone's banged up. First down, and they're throwing the ball. From the 1 with a rookie quarterback making his start
was
first ever
unbelievable.
on the road. That is a Shanahan trust thing. Then on third down, they throw the double slants and he hits Juwan Jennings for a first down. Now they ended up punting on that drive, but they gave themselves some
Yep.
breathing room. And the fact that Shanahan didn't throw once, he threw twice
Yep.
from the 1.
Yep. No,
with
it
a
was
rookie
ballsy.
quarterback.
It was ballsy.
And then Ayuk dropped a monster pass that he hit pinpoint over the
did.
middle. They could have put that game away. The other thing, B, that I keep coming back to, like, as much as we love big, strong, arm strength, all those things, the kid on intangibles alone checks every box.
He has it.
And I'm not trying to overdo it. I'm just saying, watch the game. Watch the ball fakes. Watch how he secures the ball.
Right.
He had, in my estimation, he had 2 what I would call so-so plays. The Diggs jumped route where
Right.
it could have been an interception.
It's
okay.
gonna happen.
No, I agree.
It's
And the
gonna
other
happen.
one was a slightly underthrown ball to
Right.
Kittle that was tough. But I'm telling you this right now, that's how you win on the road.
Dude, that was a great game plan by Kyle Shanahan. It was a great game by Brock Purdy. The offensive line did an amazing job. They dominated the trenches. This defense, folks, this defense, you give them a 23 lead, game over. Game over. This defense was flying around Hufanga, Jimmy Ward. I got something on Dre Greenlaw because I watched Dre Greenlaw before the game, and I said, "Oh my God, this guy! You want to talk about favorite players? I usually don't do favorite players. Dre Greenlaw is my guy. From here on out, he's my guy.